Hello everyone, Burb here. I feel the need to split up my debrief video for Aries Cup. There's just been way too much stuff that's been happening that running it on a single full debrief video will not have the same effect after the result of finals has happened, because truly this has been the greatest struggle of a CM that I have done. So this video will go and encompass everything up until finals. I'm recording it before I know finals. There is a story here. Now, the first part, I'm going to go through the positive first and then the negative, because it is chronologically that way. There is a timestamp in the description if you only wish to see the negative part after the first day or two. The first day or two was generally positive, and there are 3 demonstrations which are runs or partial runs that I will be showing that was demonstrating what was going on with this team comp and how they were actually melding. After that, we will talk about Christmas Augury in the second part of this video, in which the timestamp is appearing in the description. So, let's talk about Aries Cup up until finals. Alright, I've already gone over the team comp. The team comp were 3 separate things. I didn't really quick build, but I did my best to build these characters out. They each have their own separate stories. Winning Ticket was the first stream I ever did, the last run that hit quite well. The Augury cap was built to be the counter to Christmas Augury, because we wanted to just run regular Augury, and then I wanted to run Grass Wonder to show that, hey, you can give your Dominator debuffers a chance by not running Dominator and running them as an ace. So each one of these has their own separate stories, and that is what the story of the CM was. It's just, hey, we can run things that are not the 100% meta pick, because the 100% meta is the major frustration of the CM. It is plagued with Dominator debuffs, Christmas Augury, as well as a side note, frontrunners. Now, frontrunners have the best chance against Christmas Augury, but the frustrations are the strategies that pick 2 of these, either Frontrunner and Dominator debuff, and Christmas Augury and Frontrunners. And we are running none of these. We are running a triple late surger comp. So, there is a bounty system for this that's been set up by a couple people on Discords like Saya Cord and VF Cord. I will be participating in this, which means I have to go through it ticket by ticket as much as I can. So overall, the first couple days were very fun. Day 1, ticket 1, had no Christmas Auguries in lobbies, and we were winning a lot. It turns out without the top meta picks, we do very well. Ticket 2, we found our first Auguries, and we were beating them. That's the funny thing. We were winning against Christmas Augury debuffers. Now, these are not the most ideal Christmas Auguries, and this is how this comp was winning. We have a bunch of late surgers, which means we are pulling the average pack back, and we were assuming there was going to be some level of dominators, and most times, almost every time, we were controlling the 5th and 6th position due to our amazing mid-race that we built on all 3 of our characters, okay? This demonstration is going to show what was going on with us controlling the 5th and 6th position, and why there is more advantageous than just hitting on one character.
順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は変わらずマルゼンスキー、先頭から大きく離されて2番手はダイワスターレット、テイレモンブラウン、3番手2馬身離れてオグリキャップ、ウィニングチケット、ここにいます。少し後ろから東海帝王、少し離れてグラスワンダー、そしてその後ろから行くのは成田大使、少し後ろからライスナイザー、マルゼンスキー先頭に進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。マルゼンスキー、彼女の客室には合っていますね。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ、馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。中山の伏線は短いぞ。後ろの形は間に合うか。まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。外を回っていったのはウィニングチケット。100を通過、先頭は変わらずマルゼンスキー、オグリキャップ、すごい足で上がってきた。オグリキャップ、完全に抜け出した。オグリキャップ、勝ち切ってこう。
So as you saw in that demonstration, when we control the 5th and 6th and possibly the 4th place position, what happens is 5th and 6th hit with Measure Dober, Measure Reinald. We then pass our 3rd character, and all of a sudden that 3rd character hits as well. Now the thing is that because of this, all 3 of our characters are relatively close into position to each other, which means that they can, if they choose the correct lanes, can duel each other. And because we are on both sides of the duel, we go and basically have a symbiotic relationship with ourselves, and we just go and we push all of us forward over and over and over again. The guts battle only affects us because we're the ones that are running the same speed, and that is kind of the basis of the triple late surger comp. Is when they get out of each other's way and choose separate lanes, they feed off of each other if we are able to hit using a positional based acceleration, not to even mention the nimble navigators. So day 1 ticket 3, Takezo had 3 bounties, and Takezo kept going super strong. We got 2 more bounties in this ticket, specifically one here in race 3 and one here in race 4 as well. Hard fought victories. I believe race 4 was a 1-2-3, and we're up to 5 bounties on ticket, and ticket ended up being incredibly strong. Ticket 4, Takezo got another 3 bounties, and Oguri Cap got a bounty as well to have her first bounty. And what was happening specifically on ticket is, for some reason that is inexplicable to me, ticket was just a master of the mid race and kept pushing forward over and over and over again. So I'd like to show you this demonstration about an extreme version of what was going on.
いい顔してますね。各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。1番オグリキャップ現在最高峰。はたまた狙い通りか。ここはきっと決戦でしょう。彼女には爆発的な末脚があります。日本のブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのは日本のブルボン。このままリードすることができるか。第1コーナーは第2コーナー。先頭は日本のブルボン三振で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は6番オグリキャップ、3番手にアグネスタックをリバシーサーウィニングチケット、9番グラスワンダー5番手、すぐに続いて1番オグリキャップ、リバシーサーゴールドベーキー、そして外目を差し出すのは3番グラスワンダー、さらにはゴールドステック、日本のブルボン先頭を切りますが、これは正解でしょうか。日本のブルボン彼女の確執には合っていますね。向こう上目に入って先頭から進んでおよそ7馬身の入っています。最後状態の大混戦。神が密集していくと紛れがありそうですね。そして日本のブルボン続いてウィニングチケット3番手アグネスタキオ、4番手3番グラスワンダー、さらには6番オグリキャップ、少し離れて9番グラスワンダー、その後ろは1番オグリキャップ、そしてその後ろゴールドステックの第4位今のブルボンがギリギリ詰めるのか。
This stretched forward into day 2. Ticket just kept going forward, pushing through the pack, hitting a nimble navigator off of a front pack, or hitting a radiant star proc, and then just winning. Ticket got another bounty, Oguri got another bounty. This is still round 1, and we got less bounties total, but now we've officially hit the 10 threshold for the first Oguri Cap Hunter title. So day 2 ticket 1, we're still having fun, we're still doing good. Day 2 ticket 2, we go and we proc another 3 bounties. We are starting to lose to Oguri Caps. People are sort of figuring out the meta. I have a theory about this. We'll talk about it later. And then day 2 ticket 3, Takezo got another bounty. And then this is an example of the final thing that late surgers do, which is, of course, you just hit. So this is one of the dumbest sequences ever that I've seen. I think I've cut it down to just the spurt, but please enjoy demonstration 3.
3馬身開いてシアマゾン、後ろグラスワンダー、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。1番日本のブルボン、どうでしょうこの展開。かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。ここからスパート、一気にレースが動きます。中山の直線は見づらいぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。外から上がってきたのはウイニングチケット、並びかけてきたのはウイニングチケットのパーカーチーター。全力だ。
So yeah, so it turns out you can still just hit on your left, and then you know, ticket alt's still just wonky, so you can just go and proc it at the end of the race. So we finished day 1 and 2. There is another demonstration I'll do after this, but we had a funny one. I would like to show it to you. But day 1 and day 2, we had 14 bounties and 22 victories. So I was feeling at least hopeful that I could make it into A finals despite not running any meta characters and running triple late surger, which is incredibly volatile. So enjoy demonstration 4 of a really, really dumb win that we had. Yeah, I'll just let it play out real quick.
美しい青空が広がる。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタート。オグリキャップウィーニングチケット、強すぎる、完全に抜け出した。残り200、強すぎる。先頭はウィーニングチケット、変わらない。強さを見せつけてウィーニングチケット、今勝利です。この子に
Alright, it's time for Group A. Group A is filtered, which means all the people who were unable to get 3 wins are now out of the pool, and so now we are fighting quote-unquote real people. But hypothetically, if I was able to get into Group A, surely there were some soulful people that were able to get into Group A. Unfortunately, the whole entire first day, I got 5 wins total, and it was one of the most frustrating experiences that I had. I was on vacation, I was on my phone, and a lot of this stuff, as you're seeing, was recordings from phone, well, not on the internet, and it just, I got completely tilted. I did not end up recording any of it because it was just 5 wins total, and we were not in Group A. So now the anxiety of not being in Group A finals kind of goes on to the next day. We were losing to really dumb stuff. Christmas Augury was in pretty much every single race. If it wasn't Christmas Augury, it was V Bourbon plus double dominator. There was almost always at least 3 dominators in the lobby, and it was very frustrating. There were times where there would be 5 dominators in the lobby, which I know doesn't really affect anything more than 4, but it just still feels bad, and it just helps the Augury cap even more because people are giving up and running triple debuffer. It doesn't help me at all. It only helps the other Christmas Augury, which was super, super frustrating. So my theory on Group A is that after people started losing really quickly on day 1, a lot of people who were soulful and not running the Christmas Augury comp simply gave up and either stopped playing it, stopped playing the game completely, or went triple debuffer, or just tried troll stuff that didn't, like, it just messed up lobbies. And I lost in every possible way you could think of, and I didn't record it. It was one of the most frustrating CM days I'd ever did. So apologies for that. Takezo did get 1 win with 2 bounties in it, and Noguri did get 1 win with 2 bounties. There's no technical recording for it, so it won't be official, but I'm counting it, and there's no point in me lying about this because I didn't even hit the 30 threshold anyways, so I'll just spoil that for a bit. But yeah, we're going to start talking about the negative here. So welcome back if you only wanted to stay for the Group A stuff. So I'm left on day 2. We're not in A finals. We can't get a 3-win ticket. And now I'm left with the choice. Do I keep my team or do I go and change it? Because at some point, under the pressure that I'm on to perform, given that I have a series of build ideas that I decide to share on the internet, I have to seriously consider whether or not I need to change up my UMA team, which is against one of my major ideals of my anti-frustration plan. I could go back and change Grass Wonder into a pure Dominator debuffer in hopes that either the Augury or winning ticket hit more. I certainly have lost by a half length in some situations. However, this would go against the ideal that I wanted to make a character who was traditionally a Dominator debuffer and allow her to win some races, and she has won some races. I could swap out Oguri or possibly even winning ticket to a Rudolph Dominator, making myself have double Dominator, but that would also just basically be repeating history and not allow Oguri to go and run the triple crown. I could even go back and rebuild my ticket, have more speed skills because she is overexcelled. I could build a couple of front runners and go and try to win that way, because front running seems to be the most powerful strategy when fighting against Christmas Oguri. I did try some just in making the guys themselves. They are available. It could be okay to do this. I mean, it's not the Derby, it is only the Satsuki show. So, the Derby, that's the real goal, isn't it? I've thought on this, and my answer has to be a resounding no. If there's anything that I am, it is rather stubborn, let's be honest. I crafted an image of this team. I built this team from the ground up with 3 specific ideals for the purpose of trying to prove that this game can be soulful. I wanted a soulful build. I didn't want to run Dominator. I didn't even want to run Frontrunner. Not necessarily Frontrunner is the worst thing in the world, but it's still more meta than when I'm running triple Late Surger. I didn't want to run Christmas Oguri. I figured I could get my standard goal in making it to A finals, which is the whole point of this entire channel. If I don't stick to what I've built upon the ideals that I have laid out, I'm unable to attribute this unnecessarily to something greater than just my own A finals to make it seem like it has a greater purpose than just a video game. I'm not against conforming to the meta. It's not virtuous to go anti-meta. For the sake of the winning, there's no shame in doing what you need to do, especially if your goal is carrots. I'm also not doing this for the sake of being different. Again, I'm not anti-meta for the sake of being anti-meta. I just believe in late surgers for some reason. That's just the way I am. I may be just a gambler. Like I said, I've laid out my ideals on the table. I decided to go triple 8. I decided to include Noshi, a character I've never done in Grass Wonder, and to give Grass Wonder a chance to win when a lot of people are just running her as straight debuffers. That is what I set out to do. We have 4 tickets remaining. Surely we can hit 3 victories in a single ticket, and certainly make it our ticket to.
Yeah, that'll agree. Hit Nimble now, or head on, because I saw the Excel.
Neck and neck.
Oh, ticket! Oh my god.
Oh. No, I mean,
yeah, it's.
Yeah.
We had 0 acceleration skills proc that game. Man.
That's annoying.
I don't know. Like, it's just so. Oh!
Hey, that's two more kills. Wait.
No reason. Come on. Go! No! No, we got PDM'd at the last second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll agree. Hit Nimble now.
The first 3 tickets to look at did not go well. We did not get 3 wins in either of these tickets. We were unable to qualify for A finals and were left with a single ticket remaining. I've decided to stick with this comp. I put everything here. Whatever happens, I've lived to accept it. I could very well just be in B finals, which I know is disappointing for some of you, but it's what it is. I decided to go triple Late Surger. Through some miracle, we've won, we've lost. So win or lose, we've been able to make it to the championship. We have one last chance to beat Oguri Cap, Christmas, and forge our way into A finals. We have 2 Christmas Oguri Caps. We have a lucky Pace Chaser set available. Nothing in this race is going to go our way. But still, we must continue. It doesn't matter that our Umastan decides to proc late. It doesn't matter if we get pace down moded back to the pack. If all mid-race is failing to proc, which has allowed the pack to go and catch up to our last hope. Christmas Auguri is getting further and further forward. She's approaching the lead horse. And Festive Miracle has procced on both Christmas Auguries. There are no bailouts this time. In fact, a battle in which no stopping me has procced as well. This truly is the worst situation possible. And when the realization that all hope is lost, in the deepest, darkest depths of the worst timeline that could possibly happen, sometimes the thing that has eluded you the entire champions meeting, the greatest source of frustration that is built so integrally into the character that you decide to run, comes back when it matters most. Many have say, run the meta. But I say, blow my gale. And with that, the final Auguri Cup Christmas had defeated us. We had beaten one of them, we could not beat both. We did not hit hard enough, and it was within 0.61 links, which means a Dominator debuffer would have mattered. We will not be getting 30 bounties. We do not have a 3-win ticket, so we have not qualified for A finals. Our final score was 34 wins out of 79 for a 43% win rate. That was the last Auguri Cup Christmas. That was not the last race. We have one more race to complete. And there was no Auguri Cup Christmases in this lobby. We have one more soulful lobby that could let us get our 3rd win and still make it into A finals. Besides, Blow My Gale has a 2nd verse. Alright guys. Why do I always get scammed? This is available only. Unfortunately, it's looking... Oh, we didn't tee up. Fix that. Oh, this Dover is flying. The pack is... This pack is compressing a bit. Yeah, it's really compressing. This front runner doesn't win this. If Dover doesn't have Brad Star, it's too early. Come on, guys, please. FNF speed carryover. M-Pass on 2, LPSI M-Pass. Everyone hit if we don't win this. Come on, man.
Okay, look, not everyone hit it.
Everyone hit M-Pass. All 3 of my characters did. Grass, please proc your ult. Grass, please proc your ult. I'll take Ticket to Win. Ticket to Win. 6 seconds. Triple duel. John, please. I want to beat. bullshit, please! No, Dover, please stop! Oh, there's no bounties on this one. This was a full hobby existence. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed my dramatic retelling of what happened in the group stages for Aries Cup. If you didn't catch it, I did make a finals on a singular ticket, a 3-win ticket on the final day. The rest were 2s and 1s, so if we did not get that final win, we were in B finals. That's the level of margin it took. I'm really happy I stuck to my ideals on this one. I ran Triple Eight Surger. All 3 characters did end up getting wins. It's honestly a relief off my chest that I still made it. Eventually I will miss A finals, and when that day comes, it'll be tough. But today is not that day. I will be streaming later today at the time of this video's release. This has been a lot of work. It's actually like about 1:30 a.m. right now. About to be 2 a.m. When I get home from vacation, I'm gonna pop up a stream. We're gonna do A finals. We're gonna chill a little bit beforehand. If my friends are there, I'm gonna do their A finals too. I might even do some Discord, like people in the Discord, see if they want to do them, and just chill and hang out. It'll be nice. A little nice pace, change of pace there. So this has been the group stages debrief for how I eventually made A finals. Meta stuff, and wow, it's very difficult for anyone who doesn't have meta right now, but the next CM will be better. I will have my true thoughts in the debrief too, which will be the traditional debrief that I normally do. We will also find our Golden Cleat winner, and I will recap finals there too if you even missed the stream itself. So please look forward to that. Got some more stuff coming down the pipeline, but right now I'm gonna finish up editing and then go to bed. There's been a lot more editing than I expected. Honestly, it's been like a bunch of hours. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. Good luck on A finals if you did make it, or B finals, and it's perfectly fine to have either, because this has been a very tough CM. So, take care. We're out.